here tonight. Concealed for Infi, Tide Hunters, and Northern Isles as well. What's this gonna be? And how well is Moon prepared? Usually, when there's an obstacle, Moon finds solution. Alongside Lawlight. These two usually pave the way. And here's our game, ladies and gentlemen. Please let me know if the in-game sound is alright. At the moment, there is no in-game sound, from what I hear. Which is a little odd, but as we said, there is the Chinese production behind it. We got Moon on the left-hand side, we got Infi on the right-hand side. It is Night Elf versus Undead. And Moon is starting with an interesting creep route already towards the orange. Did not expect that, to be honest. So, a normal hero, no tavern, of course. But your voice, thank you, mate. So, Infi, is it a expansion or is it a tower rush? I think those are the only two options, the only two choices. Yeah, as you can see, there's no sound currently. They take this, the clean feed is a little too clean. But yeah, nothing we can do about it. Now let's just enjoy the game regardless. Moon opening with the Keeper. We've seen this a little more again recently because... Ah, there it is! Let's go! Norwegian Whale coming in with a tier 3 sub. You mad, man? 6 months in a row. The sequel to Gladiator, greatest movie of all time, has begun filming. Having Denzel Washington sign up for one of the main roles gives me at least some hope. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not a big movie guy, but glad that you have hope, everybody. We all should have hope. Do we have hope in Moon? So far, creeping starts. Oh, now the music plays again. Here we go. Infi, no! Delete music! Hey, 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 hey. It's a stressful day for the production over there in Chinaland. Keeper level 2, Infi decides that an expansion is... Ah! Was about to say, I wonder how long it will take them to realize that the music is playing. There we go. Lots and lots of ghouls for Infi. But the Keeper is probably the best solution, the best solution against undead expansions. Can push it with a lot of treants. Oh, they deleted the HP bars for the units. Yesterday they had a new adjustment. That the units at the top, you see, these. there have HP bars as well, but that was deleted. So, now level 3. Definitely delayed. The game is not coming together the way Moon liked it to be. Alchemist second. That's his new favorite thing to play with, right? Almost independent of the matchup. Acid Bomb first. It is wonderful against ghouls. Unpreventable damage over time and minus armor. And you can abuse that quite a bit with treants. Here comes the initial harass. DK made it to level 3. That's really good. But here's Acid Bomb. And he hit quite a bit. Nice angle of attack with the skeletons there from the left-hand side, killing 2 archers in quick succession. And not too much echo damage done, right? Push is still alive though. Just gotta be careful. Moon did arrive at tier 2, but without a Hunter Soul. This might be by design. Rushing tier 3 now. And Acolytes are alive. Still a lot of ghouls alive. I very much like Infi's position, especially 2 Narrow Towers now. Hold on, sweet surround, staff's away. No, nothing to do against it, but that means that the staff is not on the keeper. Uber Gold! Thank you very much for the sub, 38 month. Much love. So, where are the lores? Infi with the double crypt. No triple or quad crypt, if I saw this correctly. Guranga! Thank you very much for the 40-month resub. I may play Diablo 4 now, but I will watch back to Warcraft every minute of it. Love to see that, man. Perfect second screen experience for Diablo 4. Here come the lores. Still, everything is a little delayed. This might trick Infi into thinking that some shenanigans are up. Like tier 3 mass range. Chimera rush if you're feisty. And now Garks are coming. Did I miscount the crypts maybe? Or is that just a token Gark? No. It is Garks. Alchemist is pretty good against Garks. Not necessarily immediately. Whoa, Keeper, gotta be careful. You don't have a Staff of Preservation. There's certainly a coil trying to bait it. Oh. Gets away. Gets an archer instead. Here come the Gark. So Moon has that confirmed too. But it's only 2 crypts, right? Usually you play Garks with 3 crypts. Maybe it's just a 2 crypt Gark opening and then later into Fiends. He has the resources for whatever. Moon, to be honest, has to fight from behind. It's 1 base, 2 base. He needs more pressure on that undead expansion. That was a relatively easy hold. Of course, everything fell apart with the creep spot being stolen at the 11 o'clock position. That delayed level 3, and from there on out, Infi had a pretty solid game. Not losing too many acolytes, never losing too many ghouls, not feeding the keeper. It's been a long time since the keeper got level 3, and since then, you know, you see, not much has happened. There's a bear bust. And that's maybe Moon's last chance already. Keeper is distracting. It's annoying. That's the way it's meant to be played. Infi, calm and collected. Ring of the Archmagi. Very good items across the board. But yeah, I don't see Infi struggling here at all. There's barely any anti-air. Like, Keeper and Alchemist, they can attack Gargs. Infi could just go 80 supply Gargs and then that's pretty much it. And he knows. Oi, oi, oi. Sorry everybody, I was at a concert yesterday and I sang very loudly and hurt my voice a little. Cranka, thank you for the 68-month resub. Keep it up, much love as always. 420 plays it, Diablo 4 hype. Diablo 420 hype. So, Concealed Hill. A solid keeper map, I'd say. A very hard expansion map. But maybe Infi just tower rushes now. From a very defensive map 1 to a very offensive map 2. Could definitely happen. Moon needs to step up his game big time. I think in general it was the right approach, but maybe the harass was too late. You cannot not harass the Undead expansion. You have to break it. So here on this map, the expansion, super tough. Purge, poison, null overseer. Plus the keeper is positioning himself pretty close to the bottom, right? So I don't think he's gonna expand again, but we all know that Infi is a bit stubborn. I wouldn't be surprised to have this as a tower push though, but then he's up against the keeper. Who is a fine solution against tower pushes. Unlike, I don't know, a demon hunter maybe? It's okay. Oh, moon denied. Oh, moon denied. That is a delayed level 2 again. Man, not many things coming together for Moon today. It was only the Trapper. Sorry, struggling with my coughing a little bit. But now we got level 2. And Infi, are you really expanding? He's taking a very, very small... No, he's attacking. Alright. So no tower push, no expansion. And that is the way you want to play it. Treants, entangle, onto the acolytes. There is quite some coils. Infi was very conservative with it. One backup acolyte is there. That's not the end of the world. If another one falls, that's the problem where you have to cancel the tech and you lose half a minute roundabout. And that's exactly what is happening here. This is a lot better. Classic Moon. A second one, you gotta cancel the tech. That's almost game right here. Moon is teching himself. And sometimes it's so simple. Moon has been doing this for a very, very, very long time. Then it was all demon meta, where he couldn't really do this. And once he has the chance with a keeper to do this, once again, money detonate. That makes up for the trapper that was denied. That looks fine. But Infi, what now? Another acolyte. He still has a sack skull. No acolyte here though for a potential power push. This is a lot of aggression. Oh, there it is! Expo got raided, so last ditch effort. Moon has arrived at tier 2, huh? No, wait, he cancelled the tech? What? Why would you do that? Well, maybe it doesn't really matter. Is banking on a strong keeper. Yeah, yeah, thank you for the 81-month resub. A strong keeper level 3 and oh wow, yeah, that is too much damage, too much mana, too much moon juice. And now Infi has the tech advantage again, so this fake-ish tower push did give him the tech lead. What a weird game. It's still a very punishing game. Wait, he techs now? So Moon is again in head in tech? I'm confused. Okay, so Moon has the tech lead. I thought Infi would tech a lot faster after this botch tower push. But I mean, this tower push then equalized the echo harass from before. He cancelled it, right? I thought so too. He cancelled twice. Yeah, exactly. That's so weird. I thought it's just my imagination, but... Anyway, Moon with an expo now. He still feels very comfortable. Hunter's Hall is about to be finished. Keeper roaming around again. Shredder by Moon. Item on the ground. Oh, Keeper is too late. But, oh, that's a big healing. That helps a ton. But wait a minute. Ah, Zeppelin to get out. Okay. Maybe both cancelled by accident? I wouldn't rule that opportunity out. Okay, things are getting really weird. But we got tier 2 on both sides, we got one base on both sides. This is still playable and winnable on both sides. Demon Hunter coming as a counter to DK and Lich. No tier 3 just yet. Tier 2 Expo. Wow. The initial plan was playing undead 1 base. The backup plan was tower pushing. And now the backup to the backup is a tier 2 expansion. Isn't that a little ambitious? Against all these archers and a super strong and roaming keeper? I don't know, Kev. Lore's coming, no mass air. As Infi is going with the Garg style again. We said this plenty of times that we love to see some Gargs here, especially on concealed. But Moon scouts it. With positioning on point so far. Also in the middle where he pulled the creeps over and over. Staff is off cooldown, but this is Treants. And that is exactly what I was talking about. Gotta be careful about that. Coil Nova eats one. Here comes the Demon Hunter for the burn. Can he prevent the second Nova? I don't think so. Oh, he's in range, isn't he? Nova range is insane. Oh, walks it off at daytime. And the Treants needs a little bit of help here. Oh, Infi, you hold, you madman. Now there's no mana anymore. Nutrients coming in. Critical situation in this game. Ghouls have to block. Ghouls have to buy time. So far, it's done well. But it's only at 60%. The Narub Tower. Oh, what a savior. He kills all 3 Treants. But here come the Archer Moon with a lot more aggression. Way better aggression than in map 1. And is about to cancel this. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh... Keeper, keeper. Okay, usually Moon is perfect in calculating this, and he is again. And now we got 1 base tier 2 against 2 base tier 3. Oh, Moon. That was a game on a knife edge, guys. Sells the altar for some resources. That blocks the tag tree to tier 3. This expo play has to work. There's also a scout in the middle. If Infi perhaps thinking about it, cheeky expansion in the middle. Nope. No, no, no. So where do we go from here? Demon Hunter level 2 still has the red to creep, the lab to creep on the left hand side. Constantly checking the timings of the expansion bottom right. And that keeps Infi locked bottom right. Nothing really to accomplish without a coil, I think. Demon Hunter is out leveling the Lich hard. You can't really go for a spot right now. You have to make sure that this second phase works now. Ancient Django of Endurance, movement speed and attack speed, very good for both. So far, the force of nature isn't the force majeure. But maybe soon. Another slaughterhouse for statues. But no Destros. And Moon, on the way to tier 3, stabilized on Dryads, is filthy rich. Why is he only attacking now? That's odd. Not a flawless game by any means on either side. Feels like this is working now, though. Keeper is soon to be 5. The level lead is absurd. Would love to see boots. But you know, can't have it all. Lots of... Oh, sappers! Here we go! Blow him up, Moon! Just as a foggy would, as a lawlight oftentimes tries to. Infi gotta be quick! But there's a lot of targets. This has to be prevented. There's a town portal, but it will be too late with that. And... boom! Here comes the boom! Ready or not! Uh-oh! Ziggurats are still up. Nice little nuke here. Ghouls took a lot of damage, but the towers are the problem. Demon Hunter's tanking like a madman, as so often. Mana burn for 26, interesting, but there's nothing else to burn, really. Piercing damage on both sides ramping up. And there needs to be a staff. Should be ready. Infi not supply stuck by losing that necropolis. Is that still a comfortable position? This sapper play was truly expensive. And Infi is almost done with tier 3. Plus he's mining on no upkeep. That's his big gold advantage. Coming in for Infi. When is he finally breaking upkeep? He's only mining with 8. As 2 of the acolytes should be repairing or were killed and need to be replaced. But Moon, relentlessly, he's completely ignoring the units. Just the narrow. Staff must be queued already. The narrow is still up. Unbelievable. Infi holding for now. Big potion used on Infi's side. Dryads are falling rather quickly, and of course they give a lot of XP. But even if this fails, and I think it's kind of failing, as there is now 3 towers. Moon has the expansion in the middle, exactly, Observer, well done. So this was a lot of time that he bought for the tree to grow. But man, what a hold by Infi. Not bad. Archer's getting decimated due to Coil Nova. As long as you have the mana, spend it. As long as the Demon Hunter's in the base, use the spells. And now we get double Ancient of Wind. Dude, he could play Mass Hippos with Thorn's Aura. But Infi has the levels now. He got solid inventory as well. And then Orb up. Dealing with this army, especially in the towers, is relatively easy. Infi was called the 6th race, the tower race, infinite towers. Back when he was playing human, of course. Dude, Thorn's Aura 3 are no joke. They're insane. Wouldn't mind to see a Dreadlord 3rd by Infi. But he doesn't know about the transition yet, I think. APs to fortify further. When was Infi out of his base the last time? At the fountain, right? That's multiple minutes away. Always has to react. And Moon. How can he break Infi? Is the question. Not into the towers, really. Also not into the base. There's no objectives on the map outside the shop. Big dispel. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter! No way! Oh my god. There was an invul potion and a staff. Is Infi seriously winning this? What a mistake! Hippos are coming, but Infi is already transitioning to A-bombs with Disease Cloud. Or should be Disease Cloud. Yeah, it's almost finished. And there's really not much to attack with these Hippo Riders. The few Gargs, but I think you will rotate out of them anyway. Meat Wagon. I don't hate it, actually. They should be secured. That would be a throw of gigantic proportions if Moon's not winning this. He's still in the lead. Especially thanks to the third base. But man, that's problematic. The wagon on the left-hand side should be relatively easy to take him out. Exactly, no micro at all. So 1 base up, 10 supply up. Both have tier 3 supply. Infi is restocking on Gargs. Huh. No third hero at all. No Dreadlord, no Panda. Infi pretty smart. This is a weird game. Oh, Gargs? What them Gargs doing? They're just getting attacked by hippos. Not that great. This time the staff is working. Can the wagon... Oh my god. This wagon, over the course of the battle, will tear the Dryads apart, and the Dryads aren't really dancing around. They're not dodging any shots. Disease Cloud is spread. Do we have another coil? I don't think so. Demon Hunter at 50%. There we have it. Nope, no coil. There could be a potion used, and then he can save that A-bomb. But Infi is dropping in supply. That is also the destroyer taking out quite quickly. Okay, that's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. Moon at 85. 3 upgrades. Mining from 3 bases for a long time. Infi is trying to make Cannibalize work. Very quick upgrade now. Fountain healing against the Disease Cloud. Absolutely wonderful, of course. Moon is still so rich. That's a cool way to heal the A-bombs. To use the graveyard for that. Also, the wagon did a good job already. IMO. But yeah, Moon seriously struggling by having Infi not tapping out, but we got double orb now as well. A-bombs barely do any damage. And that's game indeed. Whew. But here we have our game. The decider between Moon and Infi. And so far, so standard. Oh, no, it's not. No Alta. Okay. Beastmaster or Panda, most likely. Moon switching it up big time. I haven't seen the greatest success of Beastmaster recently. Dark Ranger? Could also be a Dark Ranger, true. Ballsy move to go away from Keeper on Northern Isle? Infi has no reason to change it up. You could think about Lich first, but that's about it. Some Dark Ranger fans in the chat. What's your prediction, everybody? What hero is it gonna be? Be quick. You have like half a minute. Alki first. Beastmaster, he did it before. Well, he played also Dark Ranger before. He also played Panda before. Firelord? That's a lot of Firelord people in the chat. Dude, imagine. It is creeping. Beastmaster. Okay. Pretty much what we expected. So it's a roaming Quill Beast, trying to get some ghouls. And a creeping Beastmaster with a level 2 push. The detonate was there. Quill Beast not attacked just yet. A couple of little hits here. If he steals the Magi, that would be so sick. But not against Infi. No, no, no. Thank you, CJM, for the 27-month resub. Thanks for all the streaming and everything you do for the community, Neo. My pleasure. Big, big pleasure. Okay, and now Moon knows it's an expansion. Or expects it to be an expansion, as there is no tech. Huntress transition coming up. And a Beastmaster to support that upcoming push. With his summons. Ooh, that Quill Beast won't have too much impact, I guess. This is a big, big, big commitment by Moon. He has to get something done. If he kills the Acolyte, that's huge. He got Backpack. Is Infi switching already? To bring another skull? The narrow buzz up. No, he's not. Expansion it is. But ghouls will bring new row of necromancy. I like that play. Smart play. Backpack probably underutilized a little bit when you don't tech that early. Which you won't with an expansion. And Moon pulls back. Waiting for hunts. Waiting for maybe even glaives. But Infi with a counterattack, trying to draw Moon away. Is he at home with something? Only an archer. I don't see much movement towards Moon's base. They're both on tier 1. Yeah, that expo is toast. There's a TP, but ghouls are ravaging this base already. Okay, Expo done. Ideally, you take out the Acolyte as well. Was that on purpose? 2 Huns split to the side that were not part of the TP to get rid of these echoes. Don't take much damage from Narrow Towers, just being slowed. Oh, so far that's working out well. But number of Acolytes is growing. And I'm still worried that Infi is establishing that second base. There's no tech on Moon. He also has to wait for the 50 food. And level 3. I think that's the play, right? Get level 3, then push. Yeah, Moon is all in. Moon is definitely all in with this. Oh, love the Cloak of Shadows. But it won't change the outcome of this game. This has to work. This has to crush the Haunted Gold Mine. And Moon knows. Throwing everything in the kitchen sink at this second base. So does Infi to hold it. How do you stop these ghouls? The ghouls are a little bit hurt. Oh, it's Quilby's too. No Hawk. That's interesting. Wouldn't the Hawk be... Okay, both are pretty fantastic, to be honest. Wisps are coming. No APs, though. The Huns are the carries. Quilby's reposition. That's the second last one here. Ghouls are falling so quickly. Oh my god. But since there's no Demon Hunter, there's still a few coils. But the AoE damage of Huns is just too much here for these poor ghouls. Infi needs a transition. Infi needs Fiends. Gets level 3. The push ain't over yet. AP's coming. Tech coming up as well on both sides. So Infi, do you want to hold? Or do you try to hold? Or do you give this Expo up? Oh, there's the Hawk level 2. We got magic damage against ghouls. Look at him go. Oh, wow. Very, very effective. Hit again. Come on. Ah, not just yet. There we have it. The little Chimera. And now everything is sold. And this base could be occupied by Moon, to be honest. And Infi is in shambles. Moon with the sweet and precise timing. With that powerful summon hero, yes, all in, of course. But the perfect counter. The Fiend transition too late. It was too many ghouls against too many Huns. And if Infi loses production or the hero, this is certainly over. Infi oftentimes a little too predictable when he's off racing or when he's playing undead. It's all about expansions always. Moon knew this and exploited it. Game 1 was definitely a wake-up call for Moon. There, everything was too easy. He made a lot of adjustments, switching first heroes first and foremost here on Northern Isles. And Huns, they have a good power spike against this strategy. Alta dead, so no tier 3 tech. Fiends barely doing anything. And I guess this is the lower bracket for Infi. Despite the great start into the series, fell off a little bit at game 2 and 3. Level 5 Beastmaster. Level 3 Hawk. That's a lot of damage. Tier 2 is done, Panda's out, expansion on the way, soon to be in position. And if Moon is making sure that Infi is not getting that bottom right 6 o'clock base up, then what do you do? Invis Hawk. Oh, so much damage. GG! More than 100 damage per shot? You ain't dealing with that. Moon, though, he dealt with Infi quite well after being down a map. He equalized and then overcame. 2-1 for the 5th race. Infi in the lower bracket. And now we have human versus night elf again.